Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel. In this episode, we will be doing an update of the Plate of Truth with Frog Lube and much, much more, so stay tuned. Before we go to the Plate of Truth, I'd like to go over a couple of other things. I got so much information to put out in this video. I'm going to try to run through it quick so we don't end up with a very long video. First, and very important, is ArtisanTony has a contest running right now, and he's giving away a P64. This is absolutely incredible. Another outstanding gun channel is giving away a gun. I don't know what to say. This is absolutely incredible. If you desire to win a P64, you need to visit ArtisanTony's channel. I'll put the link in the description box below, and you need to go check it out and do a video response and try to win it. Now, if you're not old enough to own a gun, he has a sort of a different contest or side contest where you can win some really cool things. The contest ends August 3rd, so you better get there soon. And ArtisanTony he's a class act. He's doing this right. He's asking people to do video response and to recommend great channels out there. There are so many great channels, so you need to go there. Even if you don't want to go to the contest, you need to look at the video replies of the people that are replying to this contest to see where all those good gun channels are, because I sort of looked at some of them, and those are all very good channels. Now I'm going to do a little bit of news. In the gun news, as most of you probably already know, I live in the state of Maryland, and I got an alert here actually from Maryland Shall Issue, as well as the Second Amendment the Second Amendment Foundation, and I highly recommend you becoming a member of the Second Amendment Foundation. And they basically put out that they're delighted that a judge in Maryland case that challenges the constitutionality of the state's handgun permitting scheme, and yeah, it was a scheme, or is a scheme still, is ready to lift the stay on the original order for the state to process carry permits without a citizen having to provide a good or substantial reason. You know, if you look in all the pamphlets out there, it basically says that, you know, you can get a concealed carry permit in Maryland, but in reality you couldn't unless you proved that you carried and had the receipts, and you carry a whole bunch of money back and forth, and they would only give you that permit to do exactly just that, not to carry it all the time. Or, you know, a retired or off-duty police officer get a permit, or someone politically hooked up might, like a court clerk. They caught that. So this is great news. So basically the state of Maryland's one step closer to becoming a shall issue state, and I am so looking forward to that. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Plate of Truth and see how it's been doing. It's been almost 2 weeks. Okay, friends, what you're looking at is the Plate of Truth after it's been outside for almost 2 weeks, shy of a couple of days. And I have Hoppy's Oil, Break Free CLR, Ballistol, Frog Lube, Militech, Rim Oil, and Zero Friction. I wrote what they are here on the bottom, and the actual oils are here on the top here. And I'm very surprised that Frog Lube looks actually very different than the other ones. And at first glance, it does look like it's kind of rusty looking, but you know, it's very hard to tell with this without wiping it off. It could be something that developed on the surface, and when I look at it, it really looks like it's above on top of the oil, not on the surface. Because you got to remember, this is going to probably, this is my theory, it probably works very differently than petroleum-based products. So we're not going to know for sure until we wipe everything off and then look and see what the surface looks like. Now, as far as controls, you can see the untreated areas here on the side definitely have some rust developing. So there's an update right there of what's going on with the Plate of Truth. And the only other one where I see something weird going on is there's it looks like the Zero friction here on the top, has a little bit of rust here on the top, but none here, so I'm really not going to say that there's any rust going on there. The Militech has kind of a weird shading to it, but again, this is all too early to tell. Now, a lot of tests out there like to just spray the, whatever they're testing with salt water, and then they'll get a result within 24 hours. I don't like to do that. I want a real world environment. So this has been outside. It's been on average probably about 90 to 100 degrees during the day, and very humid, very, very humid. So I think this is a perfect test for these products to see how they do. So there we are, just about 2 weeks, and we'll go ahead and put it back outside and wait for some changes, and I'll give you another update when things start significantly changing. Next, I'd like to answer some questions. One is, how do I get the radar on the screen here? Well, this is just a channel on my cable TV, and this is the Live Doppler 9000 HD. I guess it's channel 9's weather radar, but they have a channel where they just leave it on the radar. So that's all it is. It's just a channel that has the radar on it. Nothing special. It's not a website or anything like that. This middle screen here is a TV. So when I don't have it on here, when I'm not filming and everything, I'm usually watching something like The Big Bang Theory. That's one of my favorite sitcoms. So I might be watching that, or I might be watching Family Guy. So yeah, I like Family Guy. So I hope that answers that question, because I do get that very often. Another question is, when will I be shooting? I'm supposedly a gun channel. I plan on shooting this weekend, so I'll go ahead and bring a video camera, and I'll let you join in the watch. How about that? Okay. Next is the mail call. I've been getting some mail. Again, I don't like to do a separate mail call for each and every mail that I receive. Now, I'm getting a lot from this one person. I think it was Joshua. I've gotten three. So let's go ahead and open this up really quick. It says, P.S. You also give me the price for the first homemade knife you open on camera, also made. I'll buy that too. I get a lot of, actually, I know what this is about. I get a lot of questions about a knife that I had made, a homemade knife. I actually made 2 homemade knives. One was a very long one, and a lot of people said it looked like a pig poker. But that one I made out of a file. And needless to say, as many of you know, that because of the heat treatment of a file, it's so brittle that they'll break. And I went ahead and tested it. I wish I had a video camera when I did it, but I went ahead and tried to throw it into a tree, like a throwing knife. It hit the tree and went crack right in half. So remember that if you decide to make a file knife, a knife out of a file, it's unless you can do the heat treatment to go ahead and soften up that metal, it's not going to be a very practical knife. But I was just playing. I was just seeing how it would come out. And then I have the other knife, that fighting knife. And again, I don't have the heat treatment capability, so that knife, the metal is too soft. So I'm not going to sell it, and I don't have time to really produce knives like that. So I'm not selling them. If I could get a company to buy my design, that's fine. Okay, Joshua writes, Dear Fred, I forgot to mention that I am living with a Navy vet named Steve. He has served in the Navy for 16 years, and his age is 53. He joined just a year before you did. Wow, that's pretty cool. Another thing, Fred, is that you should look up on Code Steel the Raja 2. I'm very familiar with the Raja, and that's an awesome knife, and they want to send me one. But I gotta mix it up and buy other stuff too. So eventually I'll get around to it. I do like that knife. It is on my short list of desired knives. You should definitely buy it and review it on camera. It may be too much money, but yet it is an outstanding knife. And you are correct. It is an outstanding knife, and I will buy one. Sincerely, Joshua. P.S. If you make another knife like you did, I would buy one from you. The knife I'm talking about is the so-called bathroom knife. That's my fighting knife, because I was sort of making something based on Cutlery Lover's bathroom fighting knife that he was talking about in a video a while back. He said, I'll buy one if you tell me the price. Right now I'm not selling one, but if I do decide to make one, you'll be the first to know. How about that? Okay, next. Oh, I got... He's sending me stuff. Read first. Directions. I don't follow directions very well sometimes. Okay. PSS. Open please this package with the K-Bar UMC knife. And Fred, could you please make a better HD video of your K-Bar U.S. Marine fighting knife? Crap. I'm going to, well, hold on and I'll dig it up and I'll be right back. Okay, I had to find it. It took a couple of minutes to find out where I had it. You want a HD? Here you go. Nice high-res close-up. There's the case. And here's the knife. Nice and close. Now the edge on this knife will be slightly different than the stock, only because I sharpened it and slightly reprofiled it, so it's not the same angle on this particular one that I have in my hand here. But there you go. I don't think you can get any closer than that. So there's the legendary Marine fighting knife. So Mr. Joshua sent me a letter here. And it says, Dear Fred, thanks for reading my letter. I hope it was a big encouragement. And yes, it was. And nice dog. I have a dog of my own. He is a Shih Tzu. And when I print out a picture of him, I'll show him to you. His name is Kibbles. Oh, Fred, when I get the money, I'm going to try to start my own web show. That's cool. As soon as you do, I'd want to know so I could be your first subscriber. I need some money, but I don't want any help. Mainly because I know some people on YouTube try to get money with kind things they do for people. But let me get to the main point of the letter. Here are some gifts for you, since you said in the mail call video you want people to send you stuff to review. Here are a few gifts to have in your house. It's a surprise. Check the bag to find out. Anyway, Fred, have an amazing day. Sincerely, Joshua. Question mark. You have encouraged me to make my own web show. I'm very happy. That is great. You know, here on YouTube, putting a part of yourself out here, it's sort of like leaving your mark on the world for eternity. You know, when stuff gets on the internet, it's there forever. I don't care if you close your channel, it is there. So you're putting something out there, and then for your, you know, if you have a family and you have kids, that part of you hopefully is always out there, so they could always see you. So your family from this point on can always go back and sort of have something right there on the internet to see what type of person you were and are. You know, if you're living apart, different parts of the world, it's another way. Okay, so let's see what we have here. It's wrapped up. Ooh. These are some very, very nice stones. Now, I don't know much about... Oh, this is the kind of stone that has the minerals inside. I think it's Anna, so I don't know. I'm going to have to read up on this stuff. And in a future video, I'll try to prove that I learned something about some of these stones. But they're gorgeous. Actually, I used to collect rocks as a kid, and I think my sister collects a lot of gems. This looks like a sandstone of some sort. You can see the layers. Really cool. So now you just made me some more work, because now I'm gonna have to figure out what these exactly are, because I don't know everything and nobody knows everything. So there we go. And I have one more from Joshua. This one came a little bit damp. So keep in mind it's very hot out there. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got some food. Now, I did ask, not that I don't appreciate this very, very much, but I did ask, don't send any kind of foods or anything like that, because these are the kind of things that could happen. Plus, it's not good to eat things that people send you that you've never met, strangers. Because even though, you watch me on a video and you feel like you know me, because I'm here talking to you, but I really don't know you other than what you wrote these letters. And, I don't know if you're some, like, really crazed maniac trying to kill me. So, I don't know, I don't know what's, this food is. So, unfortunately, I can't eat it, even though I really appreciate the gesture, and I know you did this out of the kindness of your heart. So I really do appreciate it. But don't send food, and don't feel like you have to send me anything. I mean, if you just want to send a letter, that really is fine. You don't have to send me stuff. Oh, here's another letter. I must have. Oh, this is the letter that came with it. Okay, I was wondering if I pay you if you could carve out this knife with your machinery, the hole in the blade and everything. I'll pay you if you want the money for it. Another thing, I know I'm not supposed to send food. Okay, but I think you'll like this. It's German candy that I have seen that has not been opened. It's straight from Germany. Freeze it. If it's melted, oh, you already knew everything. See, you are definitely very smart, and if you have a channel, I'm willing to bet it is going to be awesome. So, just let me know when you're getting ready to start that channel, and I'll give you the ultimate shout out. So, I really, really appreciate it, and wow, but don't feel like you have to send me anything. As far as making knives, I really don't have enough time to do that right now. But, hopefully, if my channel ever can take off really good, if I can encourage a knife maker to make my design, I wouldn't even ask for any money. I just think it would be cool to have a knife maker make one of my designs, and I wouldn't ask for anything other than maybe be able to name it or something. Anyway, and I would call it the Cutlery Lover Bathroom Fighter or something. No, I wouldn't do that. Okay, last item for mail call here is from Alberto Gorin, and I don't know if you want your address shown. I'm sure you don't. So, but this came all the way from Netherlands. So this is my first, I believe it's my first foreign package here. So that's pretty cool. So let's see what we got. Now it's like Christmas. It's like my birthday, which actually it was. I got like all kinds of birthday cards up here. It was my birthday. I don't want to give out the exact day. Alright. Let's see what we got. By the way, this Alberto's username is Koioo, spelled K-O-I-O-O-2. That's a YouTube username. I want to give you as friend YouTube to friend, or beginning send you a small gift. It's a little silver German knife. Wow. I have saying see he's from Netherlands, so see I can't even speak English, and this must be my native language. So it's a little bit of a broken English, but you know what? I haven't even mastered my own language, let alone any other language, so it's still very impressive. It's a little silver German knife. I have the same one. It was it wasn't too expensive, 15 euro, which is about $18 and a little bit to ship. I bet you it was a lot to ship. I wanna make this really clear. Don't feel like you have to send me. You know, for anyone out there watching, you don't have to send me stuff. You know, letters are pretty cool. But I mean, if you want me to review things like that, I mean, I'm really. I guess I never really expected. People are just so nice. It really surprises me that people want to send me stuff. Okay, maybe silver is not good enough for blade. Sharp blocking is good. And Alberto, get out of the 10 only. I am positive you do a video review. Okay, I think you wants me to do a video review. This is where I write now. Mom's home built in 1973. It's an old school Cadillac. Mom went to heaven last year. I lived there for 13 years old. And now 46 in August. Or 14T. August 26 AM 47. Dad. And I know if house is officially sold in October, I have to be out of the house. And what everyone in the gun community did when they were 18 or 35, I do near age of 50. Don't know what my physical address will be. With that, I end. Send Monday, Alberto. That's heartbreaking and sweet. Wow. It's amazing. I mean, you just connect with people. Absolutely. I'm just really set back at these such kind gestures. It's absolutely amazing. Okay. And this is someone who's had a hard life, and he still felt the need to send me something, which is such a kind gesture. I'm still absolutely amazed. Okay. I'm getting choked up. Okay, at this point I don't care how long this video is. Okay, so we have 2 boxes here. I'll start with the small one. And it says Euro Tops. So this might turn into, I guess I'm going to do reviews on these. Oh my god. So this is the first time someone sent me a knife. And I got to figure out how it works. Oh, I see. There, it looks like there's a safety on here. Yeah, there's safety, so I got to figure it out. So there's a little lever here. I have to push it out, and then there's a button. And there we go. That is a gorgeous knife. Wow. And I wonder if it's actually made in the Netherlands. I'm going to have to really look everything up. I love that it has the sharpening choil right there. Knows I like that sharpening choil. And feels nice and sharp. I had no paper to cut. I don't want to cut anybody's letter. Okay, well, this is going to be a review. I don't want to review it, but that is a gorgeous knife. Well, thank you very much. Okay. Next one. I have a box here. Oh. I can't believe this. This is just incredible. I'm speechless. Okay, this is made by Blake's, And it is an absolutely amazing, amazing watch. Look at that. Wow. Wow, this is like, this is almost like the ultimate birthday present. This is absolutely gorgeous. I can't believe someone I don't know would actually send me something like this. Wow. I'm gonna wear this to work tomorrow. I'm gonna show it off. This is an amazing looking watch. This is very unique. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. I got a lot of research to do. I don't want to just accept this and not learn anything about it. So we have some information here. Again, this is Euro tops. So we're gonna have to learn some more about this. I hope I read and understand your letter. Okay, old school Cadillac. You know, it's very hard for me to read letters like this on camera. But these are amazing gifts, Alberto. It's I'm giving you my most heartfelt thank you for these very generous gifts. I really appreciate it. Okay, let me get myself together. Thank you very much for the gifts and kind letters and everything. This really this definitely encourages me to keep on doing this. I'm making some awesome friends here on YouTube, more than I could have ever imagined. So anyway, this weekend I'm gonna go ahead and get out there and do some shooting. I'm probably going to be shooting my Ruger Mark III pistol, and I think I'm gonna bring out my revolver, my Smith & Wesson 686. It shoots up 38s and 357s with an old friend that I haven't seen for, I think, about 10 years. 10 to 12 years I have not seen this person, an old Navy friend of mine, and I'm not sure if he's going to be on camera or not, but if he says okay, you'll see us both. So thank you very much for joining me here at the Gear Obsession channel. I really appreciate every friend and viewer and subscriber, and have a awesome weekend. Bye.